Si on était bien au pays, est-ce qu'on allait prendre la route de l'aventure? Ah, mais c'est le président. Un pauvre qui vote ou celui qui l'a rendu pauvre. Si on était bien au pays, est-ce qu'on allait prendre la route de l'étranger? Ah, mais c'est le président. À l'Assemblée, il y a un vieux. Vraiment. Au Sénat, il y a un vieux. Wonderful. À la présidence, il y a un vieillard. Dans tout le gouvernement, il n'y a que des vieux, des vieux, des vieux. Des jeunes prennent le chemin de la limite pour devenir des esclaves. Les jeunes prennent la route du désert pour entrer en Europe. À l'Assemblée, il y a un vieux, Sonia Touko. Au Sénat, il y a un vieux. À la présidence, il y a un vieillard. Dans tout le gouvernement, il n'y a que des vieux, des vieux, des vieux.
Hi. Good day to the beautiful people of the Cameroons, the beautiful people of La République du Cameroon, and the beautiful people of British Southern Cameroon. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a party political broadcast by myself, Maitre Mola Alexandre Singer, the leader of British Cameroon National Party. Ladies and gentlemen, today I've come to state this quite frankly and openly, that Prime Minister Dion Ngute, head of government, you should resign. You have no class. The Anglophone problem is caused by Anglophone. It's because of people like Prime Minister Dion Ngute. And I'll tell you why today. If you look at Article 12 of the Constitution of La République du Cameroon, most people, they say, oh, the Prime Minister, Dion Ngute, he hasn't got powers. Oh, the Secretary General of the Presidency, Ngongo, is sidelining Prime Minister Dion Ngute. It's not true. It is not true. There is no power in the Constitution of La République du Cameroon that gives Ngongo power. The Constitution is the highest law of any country, the fundamental principle. There is a function for Dion Ngute inside the Constitution of the Cameroons. Ngongo has no constitutional powers. And whether Mr. Biya delegates power, the Constitution is above any other law in the land. So each time you will see they say, oh, Prime Minister Dion Ngute hasn't got power, they are sidelining him. It is not true. Prime Minister Dion Ngute doesn't want to exercise his power, Article 12 of the Constitution. Blame him. I remember late Pa Foncha once said, they just has position as, vice president. They were just receiving salary. But the Constitution gave you the power, it's up to you. When Mr. Biya of La République du Cameroon became president in 1982, Aïdjo wanted to assume the power of the Constitution. Mr. Biya said, no, there's a difference between a political party. Mr. Aïdjo, you're head of a political party. The Constitution gives me, Paul Biya, the powers. Okay, Article 12 of the Constitution of La République du Cameroon gives Prime Minister Dion Ngute certain power. I'll read it. He is the one not exercising the power because he wants to sit there and be chopping people their money. The Constitution makes this power very, very clear. I've not seen anything like the powers of the Secretary General in the Constitution. This power, the President have got powers, senators have got powers, head of government, Prime Minister have got powers, senators have got powers, but Prime Minister Dion Ngute doesn't want to use his power. Prime Minister Dion Ngute must resign. He cannot be making us Anglophone who always say, oh, it's the Francophones who are doing this. Exercise your power. I will tell you what Article 12 of the Constitution of La République talk about the power of the Prime Minister. Article 12 sub 1 says, I read, the Prime Minister shall be head of government and shall direct its action. So Prime Minister Dion Ngute is head of government. Why can Prime Minister Dion Ngute not tell Ngongo that, hey, the Constitution said that I'm the head of government and I should direct action? Who stops him? Why can he not tell Famdongo, Atanganji, Ayolo, all those people? He can say, it is my constitutional duty. He's quiet because he's playing. He wants to be eating. He doesn't care about the people. I read Article 12, sub 1. Prime Minister shall be head of government and shall direct its action. Who is the Prime Minister? Dion Ngute. Who stops Dion Ngute from telling the other people that, look, I should be the one and stamp his authority? It is his constitutional right. It's not a degree that Paul be assigned. It is his constitutional right. A constitutional right is even above all those degrees signed by the president. The same Article 12 again. Sub 2, he shall be responsible for the enforcement of laws. That's the Prime Minister Dion Ngute. So when there is problem, insecurity, they kill Florence Ayafo, people cannot walk the streets. Instead of Mr. Prime Minister Dion Ngute for making the Cameroons to be safe so that you should be free to go wherever you want. Every time he goes to Bamenda or Boya or other parts in British Southern Cameroon, he's there with his gun. He is the one to make the street to be safe for everybody. He should not be looking only after his own security. It is clear. Article 12, sub 2. He shall be responsible for the enforcement of laws. Does he do that? No. He cares only about himself. Prime Minister Dion Ngute, resign and go and live in your village. These are the problems. Everything we blame Francophone. This is the constitutional right of Prime Minister Dion Ngute. Exercise your right. If you cannot exercise the right, resign. When Paul Biya came there, he told Aijo, I'm the president, you're chairman of the CNU. You cannot control me. So tell Ngongo, tell Atanganji, tell Ayolo, tell Famdongo that you are head of the government. If you cannot do that, resign. It's only you, Anglophone Prime Minister Dion Ngute. You sit there and lie that nobody or that you don't have powers or what. You have powers. It's in the Constitution, Article 12. Article 12, sub 3 says, I read, that's Dion Ngute's power, Prime Minister, head of government. He shall exercise statutory authority and appoint to civil posts. That's him, Prime Minister Dion Ngute. Statutory duty means legal duty. Rights that have been granted to Prime Minister Dion Ngute. Why is he not using it? Article 12, sub 4, it says, Prime Minister Dion Ngute, head of government, he shall direct all the government services required for the accomplishment of his duties. Why is he not doing it? What are the duties? All government duties, what? Public services. Dion Ngute is responsible for education. Why is he not doing it? Social welfare is Dion Ngute. Infrastructure, roads, all those things, transport is Dion Ngute. Public utility, water, electricity, energy is Dion Ngute. Why is he not doing it? It's in the Constitution. But he sits there, he blames people because he doesn't want to talk. He doesn't want to play the game. If you are not fit to be a Prime Minister Dion Ngute, resign. Resign. The Constitution gives you power. We'll come and complain in British Southern Cameroons. We don't have roads. The Constitution gives you that power. I read again. Article 12, sub 4. He shall direct government services required for the accomplishment of his duty. So Prime Minister Dion Ngute lied before. Like Mr. Biya, he lied about, what's that, the deep sea port in Victoria. He lied. The videos are there. Recently again, whether he did not know or he knows that's his problem, he's member of government, he should know. He came and lied that they will not change Sonara or they will not do what? Is it what in Kribi? Another refiner. He lied. I cannot say he did not know because he is head of government. In anything in life, whether you're a medical doctor, you're a lawyer, you're an architect, or like myself, I'm a lawyer, I cannot go and say my regulatory authority say, I did not know this. No, they don't accept I did not know. Prime Minister Dion Ngute cannot use that phrase. As a prime minister, head of government, your functions, your duty are clear. They are there in your job description is there in the Constitution. I cannot go and do something and I say, oh, as a lawyer, I did not know. No, as a lawyer, you have to know those things. And if you don't know, it's negligence and you have to resign. That's it. The powers of Prime Minister Dion Ngute. He is responsible for national security. Forget Mbalang, or is it how do they call it, Ngelo or what? Secretary of State for Internal Security. Mr. Dion Ngute is head of government. He's head of government. So all those Baragangele, Famdongo, Atangaji, they are under Prime Minister Dion Ngute. The Constitution makes it clear. Article 12, sub 5. He may delegate some of his powers to members of government and to senior state officials. That's Prime Minister Dion Ngute. It's up to Prime Minister Dion Ngute to delegate some of his power. If Prime Minister Dion Ngute wants, he can say, Famdongo, come and do this for me. Atanganji, come and do this for me. Ayolo, come and do this for me. Or Ngongo, come and do this. He's not doing his job. He just sit there. Because at the end of the day, they will still remove him very soon. So he better resign. He sits there, we keep on saying, oh, they are treating Anglophone badly. Prime Minister Dion Ngute, head of government, haven't got a voice. The Constitution gives you that voice. Prime Minister Dion Ngute, resign. Your functions are clear. You should be the one forming a government, leading the cabinet. We always say, oh, Biya have not called a cabinet. Prime Minister Dion Ngute, you can call a cabinet. You can call it. The Constitution gives you that power, but you're making a blind eyes. You just sit there. You have to appoint and oversee ministers in different departments. It is your job. Article 12, sub 1, the Prime Minister shall be head of government. And the head of government, your jobs are clear. To develop and implement policies. Then we see Anglophone don't have power. You have power, but because you want to chop people their money, you keep quiet. You can represent the country outside in other countries. It is your job. Diplomacy is there in the Constitution. Prime Minister Dion Ngute, resign. Let the video go and meet him. Go and read Article 12 of the Constitution of La Republic of Cameroon. It gives you that power. There is nothing in the Constitution that gives that power to Secretary General. The Secretary General of the Presidency is head of administrative unit. He's an administrator. Remove the word Secretary General there. He's a secretary. That's his job. Prime Minister Dion Ngute comes and tells us about decentralization. What have you decentralized? Tell me the powers. Decentralization means transfer of powers. Tell me, what have you decentralized in Cameroon? Is it health? Is it the economy? Is it taxation? Is it justice? Is it policing? Is it equal opportunity? Is it local government? Is it agriculture? Is it fishery? Is it forestry? What have you? Nothing. Prime Minister Dion Ngute have got power in accordance with the Constitution of La Republique du Cameroon to decide on, to influence taxation, spending, monetary policy. But who is dealing with the monetary policy in the Cameroon is France. France control your monetary policy, interest rate, decide when to devalue your money. But the Constitution gives you that power. So these people who call themselves government in the Cameroons, they are very useless people, all of them. Because they have made Cameroon, oh my God. Sometimes I don't even want to hear about Cameroon again. You hear everybody come from any nooks and cranny, just be shouting on social media as Biya or what. President Paul Biya of La, he doesn't own that country. He's just one Cameroonian. So you people have made Mr. Biya to be as if he's a god. He's not a god. Everybody is equal before the law. Mr. Biya and myself, there's no difference. There's no difference. We have equal rights in every country. The Prime Minister of United Kingdom, we have equal rights. Apart, he has got his job to do as a Prime Minister. But when it comes to Homo sapien, we have the same right. So I'm calling on Prime Minister Dion Ngute. You have a right for deep sea port. You have a right to talk about refinery. You lie about decentralization. Decentralization is about transferring of power. UK have got decentralization. You see, Scottish, they have their parliament, they talk on their own. Tell me the parliament that British, Saudi, Cameroon have got nothing. You people keep on using words. We are copying these people. Whether it's constitution or other thing or decentralization, federation is different. Anglophone problem is not about transfer of power. Anglophone problem is about equal status. La République du Cameroon had its independence in 1st of January 1960. It's a separate country, that's their name. British Saudi and Cameroon have a different name. We want that name back. Call yourself La République du Cameroon, call ourselves our own name. Whether it's West Cameroon or it's two countries that came together. Then we can talk about a form of a state. Scotland and England, they used to be under a centralized form of government, but it was still Scotland and England. You don't change somebody's name because you want to make a form of state. Aijo and Co, they would have said, okay, we want to centralize La République du Cameroun in 1972, but they would have left the two names because it's two countries. Why did you remove the name and you still have your name? So these are the games that they are playing. A lot of people, they like to go, oh, I want to represent Anglophone or this. You have to know these things. If you don't know these things, you do another Paamuna and Paafoncha. You have to know Anglophone problem, British Saudi Cameroon problem is not a form of a state. It's that they have annexed us. How do you annex a person? By taking their territory, remove their name and maintain your own name. So that's our problem. So nobody or this Prime Minister Dion Ngute, you should resign. You have been working there when I was in primary school, Prime Minister Dion Ngute. 1980, I was in primary school. You were already lecturing in the university. And you're still there, my lecturer. So you people lecture people like me to come and do what? To remain in power forever. It doesn't work that way. Most of you, what you study is a cake. We are living in a modern world, modern education. You people are using 1940 and 1950s education to govern a country. The world have moved on. You people don't get tired. Young Philemon was there. 1975, he was Vice Minister of Territorial Administration. 1970, I was a baby, they were still carrying me. 1975. Chief Mukete was a minister in Nigeria. He died a senator in Cameroon. You people don't leave power. You people don't do anything. You don't govern a country. My point is, I don't care whether we have a dictator in the Cameroons. Then they are governing the country. You people don't govern the country. You just sit there. Let the West, they just be taking our resources. People are coming to talk up. My God, the Cameroons is a laughing stock. You people have destroyed a country because you want to force yourself in a position that you are not supposed to be there. And you sit there, oh, Prime Minister Dion Ngute, they don't respect Anglophone. Ngongo haven't got a constitutional duties. There's nothing in the constitution about Ngongo, Secretary General. But there is constitutional power. So start using your power or you resign. Stop pretending. Oh, Anglophone. Oh, they don't do this. They do it. Article 12 is your power. Exercise it. You can control all those Ngongo. Famdongo, Atanganji, they are under you according to the constitution. You are head of government. Go and read the meaning of head of government. And if you cannot exercise Article 12, resign. Let this video reach Prime Minister Dion Ngute. If you cannot govern, you cannot exercise your constitutional duty, Article 12 of the Constitution of La République, resign. Resign. Because most people, they don't read. They only see, oh, Prime Minister haven't got this power. You have power. The Constitution gives you power. Go and read it and start exercising it. And when Ngongo talk, tell him that my constitutional right is Article 12. Ask Ngongo where is his own constitutional right. It doesn't exist. Because you people want to eat forever. You want to eat forever. Resign. If you don't go and start exercising your constitutional duty, Prime Minister Dion Ngute, I will start attacking you very well. Because don't be pretending. You're the greatest pretender. I like somebody who will be honest and speak the truth and shape the devil. You sit, you make you as if you're innocent. They are not using you. You have a job description, Prime Minister Dion Ngute, in the Constitution. And if you cannot exercise it because you want to play that old style, that Paul Biya used to be quiet around Aijo, thinking that your luck might come, you might be president. Keep on playing the game. You don't use the same trick twice. Paul Biya have already used that trick. The world have moved, the world have changed, and people behave differently today. So once more, ladies and gentlemen, I want this video to reach Prime Minister Dion Ngute. Make sure he sees this video. And more than half of you watch my video, but you have not subscribed. So ladies and gentlemen, once more, this has been a party political broadcast by myself, Maitre Mola Alex Ndiveli Singer, the leader of British Cameroon National Party. Have a wonderful day.
Un pauvre qui vote pour celui qui l'a rendu pauvre. Si on était bien au pays, est-ce qu'on allait prendre la route de l'étranger?